It is a problem all across our valley that just is not going to go away. Even with the eviction moratorium in place, our neighbors are losing their homes and they have nowhere to go. The I-Team's David Sharns is live near downtown with one woman's heartbreaking story. David?
Well, Denise, she thought she would one day own the home she's renting in this area, but then she was told she had defaulted on those payments. And of course, now with the pandemic, she's unable to pay rent, and her landlord is looking to sell.
It's just been this last year has taken its toll.
With no job and weeks left to find a new place to live, Tina, who didn't want to reveal her last name, is like thousands across the valley. There's no money coming in to pay rent and nowhere to go.
He called me Monday and told me that the house has been sold and we have 18 days to move.
Tina was working to buy the home she lives in with her daughter and dogs, but was told last month she defaulted on payments from several years ago. She's been paying rent on top of those payments, but without a job, she was unable to pay her November and December rent.
Which is pretty good for not being able to pay bills.
The I-Team found evictions are down since the governor extended the moratorium through the end of March, but they are happening. In Henderson, 330 new filings in December and the first 2 weeks of January. In North Las Vegas, 403. And in Las Vegas and the rest of the valley, more than 2,800.
What may not have been a crisis 3 months ago now may be a real crisis.
Jim BERCHTOLD is the directing attorney at the Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada.
I hear the numbers that employment is coming back and jobs are coming back, but it doesn't feel that way on the ground when you're talking to tenants who are crying because they're being evicted and have no place to go but the street.
Documents show Tina's landlord offered up a payment plan for the $2,000 she owes, but now they want to sell to avoid bankruptcy. It's a tough situation for both parties. Susie Vasquez is the executive director of the Nevada State Apartment Association, representing the owners of more than 140,000 rental units across the valley.
We're not in the business of evicting people. We certainly want to keep our units full. So we have been opening up payment arrangements, and tenants have been really, really great.
I'm here for an immediate eviction.
She stresses 9 out of 10 times that happens. But if a tenant refuses to communicate or doesn't apply for assistance, eviction can be an option. And at the end of the day, all that back rent must be paid.
Moratorium is not a rent waiver by any stretch of the imagination.
For Tina, the clock is ticking to move out of the home she thought she would own one day, a dream the pandemic shattered.
There's no way my daughter and I are going to be able to move out of this house. 10 years of our life is here.
So this is the form, the declaration you can fill out if you need help. If you face eviction and you need help, it's called the declaration. It is also on our website, anewsnow.com. Now remember, you have to give your landlord a copy, keep a copy for yourself. And there's also many resources if you need help to pay your rent during this difficult time. And we've reported there are programs and federal money coming into the county to help you with that. It's a lot of information. We got it all for you right now on anewsnow.com. A copy of this as well inside our app. Live near Washington and Maine tonight, I'm David Sharns, 8 News Now.